Before I start this video, I just want to warn you all that this is not a tutorial for new editors. If you are looking to learn Sony Vegas, then I would recommend watching a different tutorial because this is not for that. Anyway, thank you and enjoy. Hey, what's going on guys, Luigistarx here and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing my 300 subscribers special. Now, originally I wasn't planning on doing a special, but yeah, you guys kind of wanted something small, so I decided to do an editing tutorial because I'm obviously pretty decent at editing and a lot of you guys like it, so why not? So yeah, if you guys do enjoy the video, remember to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and yeah, enjoy the video. Alright, let's start off with the first thing, which is the plugins. Now, if you guys do not know, I use a lot of plugins, mainly these three right here. You can find each one of these links in the description, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and explain which each of these plugins does. So the first plugin is RSMB, or Real Smart Motion Blur. This plugin just allows a cooler look to your videos and a nice blur effect. The Sapphire plugin is probably one of my favorite plugins. It gives you a bunch of effects throughout, video effects, transitions, and media generators as well. And lastly, we have Magic Bullet Looks, which allows you to create custom colors and add them to your videos to make them look a lot better, smoother, or cleaner, depending on how you use it. Okay, so now that you've installed the plugin, let's actually get into some editing. Before you start editing, you want to make sure you identified your beats. So if you don't know what beats are, it's like where the sound like pops. You can see it right here, how this is the beat, how it's like the squiggly lines and they're obviously bigger than this lines, or because they're louder. So I'll go ahead and play the song right here just so you guys can hear it. Okay, so as you can see, most of these beats are pretty identifiable because they're like where this is right here. But what most beginners do is they like to put markers in, so click like the frame that's closest to it. So for me it would be like right here. Then I'm going to push M to insert the marker to every single one of these. I'm just gonna do like the first 15, I guess. Alright. So now we're going to watch or listen to the song again and see if we've identified the beats. Every single one of these should be a beat right here. Alright, so it looks like we passed pretty well there, and that's all I'm going to use. So yeah, that's pretty much how you identify your beats. Normally there'll be similar patterns on the timeline right here. So yeah, that's pretty much it to this part. So now that you've got your beats settled, I'm going to teach you how to screen pump. If you are not aware of screen pump, it is when you basically grab your screen and you can go in, out, side to side, whichever like way you want. And yeah, so to start off, you want to cut on each one of your beats. So now you've got that done, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come down here and click this little pan and crop thing. So normally when you're screen pumping, you would want to leave this first beat set to default, so you could just right click and click restore on here, and right here is your timeline, so you're going to want to drag that out a couple beats. Normally I would do 2 or 3 and bring this in right here. Just grab the little like square. Any one of these would be fine. You can do this one. Ooh, that's not the right way. Make sure you don't get this right here, because this will turn it. But yeah, you're just going to grab this and pull it in throughout the same place every single time. I am going to show you a shortcut. You can do this. And now I'm going to bring it all the way to the end, but you can go closer. Keep in mind that the farther you bring it out, the longer it will take for your screen pump to go back down into its normal phase. So what it will do is, this is the F thing is for the way it'll be facing, so it'll go like up, in, and then it'll come out again, all in one clip. So let's go ahead and watch it. So as you can see, what it does, it is going in and out. So yeah, that's pretty much how you do it. And like I said, you can go out too. So if I wanted this to go out, I normally don't do this, but you can have this go out too. So yeah, you can do all sorts of things with these, make transitions, and a lot of fun stuff. Now I'm going to show you the easy way to duplicate it. So basically what you want to do is you want to go 1, 2, 3. So I've gone 3 frames in right here. What you're going to want to do is you want to copy this one, click on this one, and then hold Control and click on this one, and click Control C. So now that you've done that, you can go in here and then go in 1, 2, and 3 frames and click Control V, and it will make the same size screen pump for every single one. But yeah, this is just a long part, so I'll speed it up. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to be showing you how to do is a transition. A transition is basically just switching from one clip to another pretty quickly, or gives it a little bit of style, I guess. A transition can be something as simple as a cut, or something like a portal, which is also pretty cool. So yeah, let's go ahead and check out our transitions tab. Transitions are really easy to use. All you have to do is make sure your clip, or your 2 clips rather, are connected. So all you have to do is grab your transition. Let's go and find a good one. What I would normally use is something like this right here, where you just grab and put it on there. With the Sapphire plugin, there are a lot of like settings. You don't really have to worry about any of these unless you don't like the look of it and you want to change it a little bit, but you like the transition. But yeah, there are a lot of transitions you can use, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And also, normally when I do transitions, I like to line it up with my beat. So as you can see, I have my beat right here. So yeah, I'm gonna go and render this out and show you what it looks like. Alright, so now that you've done a normal transition, I'm going to show you how to do a more advanced transition. When I say more advanced transition, I'm like saying put in a blur and a screen pump and make a transition out of it. And that's what I'm going to be showing you guys how to do it right now. So basically what you want to do is you're going to want to find your beat, and normally I'd have a set amount of frames that I go back and forward with to measure the screen pump, the same length on each side, and I'm going to do just that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 5. Yeah, that's fine. So I'll make a cut right there, and then do the same thing on the other side. So yeah, 5 right there, 5 right there, and now we'll make the screen pump. So just go in right here and do that. Make sure when you're doing screen pumps like this is that it goes in and then out as you cut. So out and in, because I have seen edits where people have them out and then they do the same thing right here, so it looks like this. And make sure, you just gotta make sure it's reversed. So that one should be default, and then this one should be the one that's going in. So yeah, now that we have our screen pump, let's go ahead and add the actual blur effect to it. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to add a video layer right here, and copy and paste your, actually just these 2, because you just want to copy the ones that you pan and cropped onto the new video layer, and you can just delete this right here. It'll just double the sound and make it annoying. And what you want to do is you're going to want to add your effect. Alright, so I'm going to use a liner blur right here. So let's go ahead and select these 2 things, grab the horizontal one, because I think that looks a lot cooler. So what it's going to do is it's going to go from this one to here as it screen pumps, and then go back to there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right here and pull this in right here and right here. I've also seen where people have gone both this way, so you just got to make sure the way you're facing is right. And what it's going to do is it's going to go in right here and out like that really quickly though, so you won't be able to see it too well, but if you make the screen pump longer, then it will look a lot better. Once again, this is not the only effect you can use. You can also use like pixelate and a lot of other cool things. But yeah, this is just the one that I like to use the most, or the one that I've used the most. Okay, so now I'm going to teach you guys how to use velocity. If you don't know what velocity is, it's basically when you speed up or slow down your clips. It's a pretty easy thing to do, and yeah, let's get right into it. So to start off, you're going to want to add velocity by right-clicking on your video. It doesn't work for sound or anything, but yeah, just right-click on your video and go to insert and remove and click on velocity. Pretty easy. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you guys how to make this look nice and synced up. So once again, you're going to add your markers. So yeah, do that real quick. Alright, so after you've done that, you're going to go ahead and click right here on each one of these markers on the velocity mark and click add point. Alright, so after you've done that to all of your velocity points, you're going to go into the middle of each and every one of them and add another point. So just try to estimate the middle. I'm just going to say it's about right there for each one of them. So yeah, do that real quick. Alright, so now that we have all of our markers pretty much set, we are going to go ahead and start using the velocity. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to increase this clip a little. It doesn't matter if you see the little thing right there, the little gray thing right there on the clip, because we're going to get rid of that anyway. And what you're going to do is you're going to grab each of the ones that are on the point and set it to a higher velocity. You can do each one of these to a separate one by just clicking set to, and with previous versions of Sony Vegas you couldn't go up to 1,000, but 1,000 is the max, and that's that's the max. So I can't really go higher than that unless you like render it out and then click it again and click 1,000, and then it'll go up to 100 times. But I'm just going to show you how to do this. So I'm gonna go I'm gonna do mine between 200, and then what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to click the one that's not on the marker and click 50. You could also go lower too, as I mentioned. You can go to like 33, like I've done that. I've gone to 300 to 30 and 300 to 30 before, but I'm gonna do 250 for each one of these. So I'll be right back again. Alright, so now that you've done that right here, you're just going to go back to the original starting point. So if you zoom in, you can see this little bar right here, and you're going to click the last point, and I like to click normal because I think it looks a lot better, and then you can adjust your song and the rest of the stuff from there, just like that. And yeah, basically what it will do is it will like speed it up and slow it down and speed it up and slow it down. I'll go ahead and show you guys what it looks like right now. Alright, now I'm going to teach you guys how to do different types of flashes, in my opinion. These are just the flashes that I use most of the time. So normally I always do a flash on a beat. So yeah, normally it would be like a finger snap or just something this sounds like a flash. So yeah, what I would normally do for a flash is, I don't really like to use the flash transition. There is this one, but I just don't really like it. I think you have more control if you use this. Right here, solid color, and just drag the white thing right here. Then you could just go like this. So with this type of flash, you can adjust like how bright it gets. So it can get really bright. You can make it go all the way bright. So you can make it go all the way up to completely white, or you could just do a little bit to get it like just above like 40%. Normally I would do something more like 50 if it's just something like this. But if it's for a transition, then I would definitely go all the way up to 100 and go like right here, and then have it cut clips right here where it's all white, and on to the next one. And the next type of flash, you're going to cut your clip and copy and paste it on your new layer, just like that, and make this smaller and fade it out. Then you're going to grab the glow effect. It doesn't really matter which one of these you use. I personally like this one a little bit more. I'm just going to drag it on here and turn it all the way up, I think. Maybe not all the way up, actually. Maybe that's a little, yeah, that's 2, right? Turn it to about 3. Turn it to 3. See how that works. Alright, so yeah. So yeah, that's the other type of flash that I use a lot. But other than that, I don't think I use too many flashes. Those are just the main. I will use the transition once in a while, but yeah, not too much. Alright, so to do a simple overlay, it's pretty simple. All you have to do is make sure you have your overlay right here. Right here, this is going to be my overlay. It has a black background, but I'm also going to show you how to do a green screen background as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and drag our overlay right here and insert a video track and just drag that on. I'm going to delete this sound right here and adjust it. But anyway, all you have to do is go down to this little green circle with an A on it, and then click add. And what that will do is that'll get rid of the black background and make an overlay. So yeah, pretty simple. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys how to do a green screen. So if your background is any color other than black, then this is the method you're going to want to use. So yeah, just grab your video track and adjust it and everything. So yeah, now you have this, and yeah, this is a video. It's rain like the other one. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with this. So what you're going to want to do is go to video effects, and you're going to want to go to chroma key. If your background is already red, green, or blue, then you can just drag these. But if it isn't, then drag this right here, and you're going to want to adjust it to the color it is. So mine, I would say, is about right there, and it's going to make that color disappear. And yeah, that's pretty much how it's done. It's all disappeared and everything. So now I'm going to show you some simple tips you can use to make your editing look a lot nicer. This first one is having your cut on a beat. I'm going to go ahead and show you the difference right now. So as you may be able to tell, the one where the cut is on the beat seems a little bit better than the other one, just because I cut the clip on a beat. And that's what you should do to every single clip to make it look a lot better. So what you just saw there is a little bit of a different way I do my fades. So basically a better way to have more control over your fades is go to media generators, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and you see solid color. Just drag black on here, and then you can just cut it. I like to use this just in case I have to move the clip. So if I move the clip, then all the fades will stay on the beats. So if I do this really quick, I'll just move this right here, and I still right here, and I play. So if I move this right here and I play this, all the beats will still be faded out. So yeah, they're all still faded out and stuff. So I would also normally use this if you have another effect underneath it that involves cutting, like screen pumps. You can't really do the double fade up top, so that's why I like it a lot more. Alright, that's pretty much it for all the tips I have for you guys. Just remember that the more time you put into your video and editing your video, the better it will be, and the happier you'll be with your outcome. Editing really does take time, and it is not a quick process, so make sure you do take your time to make it look nice, and I promise it'll look a lot better. If you guys do want to learn how to make another effect, leave it down in the comments below, and I will consider making a part 2 or maybe even a series of editing tips if you guys want that. Anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Remember to leave a like because this did take a long time to make. So yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching. Remember to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys all again next time. Peace.